Alright. I guess I should probably put up that nice, nope, not that. That is not the right game. Oh well. What's up, guys? Dov plays here, and yeah, I was gonna be streaming some Fallout 76 today, but as it turns out, I'm not. So yeah, there seems to have been a bit of an issue with the BETHESDA launcher, and I just wanted to quickly. Oh man, this is just too hilarious to not document for posterity, so here we are. This is time I had set aside to stream the beta, which was able to be streamed, but there seems to be a bit of an issue. So, what's the issue? What's up, Quake? Good to see you. It seems that there was a glitch with the launcher where it would log you out. When you try and log back in, it would then delete the entire game from your hard drive. And so, yeah, for a while it wasn't even letting people log in. I was having this issue. And now if you try and log in... Oh man, oh, this is so funny to me. It's like only Bethesda could pull off something this ridiculously harebrained, because it's just... Oh man. Yeah, I'm doing alright, Yosef. Good to see you. I'm just, we're here, we're jamming out to some Med2 tunes, and we're watching this bar slowly fill up because the game deleted itself from my hard drive. Oh man, so for fun, I figured we would go to Bethesda support Twitter and just quickly have some fun reading. I just want to quickly document this tweet for all time and, you know, and all eternity, that Bethesda officially put out a tweet that says, "Don't click any buttons." Oh man, this is real, guys. You can't make this up. Like, oh, like this is a Bethesda meme right here, but it's real, and I can't actually get on the game. Like, it actually deleted the whole game. Oh, so if any of you guys out there right now are having this issue, don't click on anything, or it might delete the entire game from your hard drive. Oh man. Oh. Oh, so let's have some fun then. At least at the expense of Bethesda. Let's go through and oh, read some of these responses here. Here's a haiku from Haiku Game Review, a very fitting name. Here is a haiku for Bethesda Net Server. R.I.P. in peace. Oh, it's funny because R.I.P. in peace is kind of redundant. But anyway, yeah, re-download the entire client because it deleted it. Yep, good job, Bethesda. Another server needs your help. Mark it on your map. I guess I didn't pay enough. Oh man. I'm almost having more fun making fun of them than I would playing the game, which is saying something, but oh man. Yeah, this is pretty much everyone right now. Bethesda says not to push the button. What are people gonna do immediately? Just push the button. Achievement unlocked, broke it early. True that. Glitches are par for the course for Bethesda, and this is their first ever online release, so it makes sense that they would have some issues with their servers just completely dying, but you would think that they might catch something like deleting the entire game off of your hard drive. Just saying. I mean, I'm not like a coder or anything, I don't have a programming background, but you would think something like this would be kind of a critical, you know, something critical that you would want to test. But yeah, pretty much. Bethesda, here's the beta to Fallout 76. I see you already reloaded it. Go on, press play. Press the button, deletes the game. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Right? They posted this after everyone's been pressing all of the buttons already. Today has been canceled. Go back to bed. Oh, man. Really, though. So I apologize all of you who came to see me actually play Fallout 76, because that's not what's going to be happening here. Instead, we're just making fun of Bethesda, which, you know, it's always a good time. Well, I guess this is why they do the beta, huh? Because if this were to happen at launch, people would actually be pissed. But... Oh man, I'm just curious. Let's see if they have any update. Oh, the forums are down as well. That's just great. I'm gonna give that a like, because you know, that's just fantastic. Right, Queek, though, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, how many people signed off on this? Oh, man. Just quickly checking the launcher. Nope. And if we go ahead and mouse over this here, you can see up there at the top of the screen, game server is offline or you're not connected to the internet. I have bad news, guys. It seems my internet connection has died. Oh, it would be a lot funnier if it weren't quite so stupid, but it's still pretty... Oh, it's still pretty funny. Well, should we see what other snarky replies people have? Re-download a 50 megabyte game. Yeah, and I have a good connection. I mean, this hasn't been taking that long for me. This has taken maybe about 20 to 30 minutes to re-download the whole thing, but I can imagine if you have like a really slow connection, or even worse, if you're on a metered connection where you like pay, you know, per gigabyte or whatever, that's got to be brutal to have to re-download the whole thing. I mean, you might as well just not even try at that point. But yep, this is what I pre-ordered this game for, folks. So yeah, I do have pretty good internet. I mean, I'm streaming, downloading, doing a bunch of stuff at the same time, so I pay quite a bit for it. It better be good. Oh, man. Yep. Oh, man. Oh, jeez, Bethesda. How could you have screwed this up so badly? Why? Let's go on over to BethesdaNet itself and just refresh the page. Yep. Oh, looks like the forums are back up and running. Yeah, I can't imagine that there's not a million angry people trying to post on the forums right now. In certain areas of the world, Yosef, yeah, it depends on where you are, but I know like if you're using like a 4G connection, for example, from a wireless carrier, then sometimes if you go over a certain amount, they might throttle you, or you might have to pay extra depending on, again, where you are in the world. But yep. Oh man, Bethesda. Well, this is good. No updates. And only a few more minutes till we finish re-downloading here, so I guess we can kind of just hang out for a sec. Watch as the cows roll on in, as they say. Hope y'all are doing well today. I've been having some fun, certainly. Looking forward to next few weeks. Should be pretty busy. I mean, Fallout 76 is something I plan on covering on my channel, regardless of, you know, how much of an actual you know, clusterfuck it turns out to be. But so plan on seeing that more on my channel. Obviously, we've got Curse the Vampire Coast coming up as well. I have been playing just on my own personal time a little bit here and there when I can. I don't have a whole lot of time for it, but some of the older historical Total War games. Now, is that I know, right? Don't press anything. Don't click any buttons here. Like, I'm even scared to minimize. But let me ask you this. Is that something you guys would want to watch? I mean, I know a lot of you guys, especially those of you here now watching this stream, are the sort of subscribers and fans who would sort of just watch whatever I put out, I would like to think. But is that something you guys would specifically be interested in? Like, I've been playing quite a bit of Empire Total War, even like Rome 2, Shogun 2, Attila, those sorts of games. Is that something you guys would be interested in watching? Might put out a poll on the community tab on the channel, but certainly something I'm thinking about. And I mean, I'm having fun playing, you know, here and there when I get a chance on my own time, so might as well stream and just hang out with you guys while I'm playing, right? At least that's kind of the way I look at it. But let's mosey on over to the various discords that I'm a part of and see what's going on. Oh man, yep, people are all up in arms. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. I just think it's hilarious. Like, I was kind of annoyed at first, but Shogun 2? Yeah, I could play some Shogun 2. Fall of the Samurai is actually, I think, one of the best campaigns for Total War ever made, but even the base game for Shogun 2 is just amazing. I mean, it's really... Having played all of the Total War games from the original Shogun up to the present day, I would say that Shogun 2 really captures the spirit of Total War, the essence of Total War, if you will. So, like, when people are new to the franchise, I would recommend, well, of course, Total War Warhammer, but Total War Warhammer, especially Total War Warhammer 2 now with all the factions, is quite complex, and Shogun 2, on the other hand, is about as simple as it gets. I mean, it's really rock, paper, scissors, very basic in terms of, you know, the mechanics and everything, and it's a really good format for you to learn the fundamentals of Total War, you know, how to deploy, move, control, the grand campaign and battle kind of dichotomy and everything. So, yeah, Warhammer's, I think, is the best battles for Total War that we've ever had, certainly, but Shogun 2... I would say maybe Warhammer's a better overall game, but Medieval 2, the soundtrack that we're listening to right now, for those of you who are curious, in my opinion, that's my personal favorite Total War game that's ever been made. It's also the best modding sandbox. You know, there's quite a few overhaul mods. I have toyed with the idea, speaking of Bethesda, I have toyed with the idea of doing a playthrough of that, the Elder Scrolls mod. I think it's just called Elder Scrolls Total War, but it's for Medieval 2. Maybe doing some battles, you know, with some friends, or else doing a campaign. I think that could potentially be some fun. But Third Age mod for Med 2, yeah, I have played Third Age. It's a lot of fun, and that's another one that I could potentially put out some videos on my channel. I haven't yet, although I have played the mod, you know, back in the day. But yeah. Yep, such a good soundtrack. Yeah, Heroes of Might and Magic is a franchise that I've never really played much. I know Turin and, you know, some of the other community members are very much into it, but hey, how's it going? We're just sitting here making fun of Bethesda because oh man, yeah, this is about as bad as it could have possibly. I mean, like, when you think of like what could go wrong, right? Like, out of the extreme things that could happen, deleting the entire game from your hard drive seems to be, you know, up there out of worst possible scenarios. Warcraft also has a very good mod. Interesting, I did not know that. Is it like in World of Warcraft inspired? I'll have to look at that. Yeah, Med 2 is just, it's it's the best modding sandbox. Like I said, it's the easiest to mod, and you can do a lot with it. You can make even custom campaign maps quite easily, and you know, new animations and skeletons are able to be imported from what I understand. So yeah, it's very interesting. Love a Third Age Gondor campaign. Yeah, I could probably swing a campaign out of some Med2 mods, certainly. Yeah, most definitely. So if we go on over to my Steam library here, I can show you guys. I've been playing some Empire Total War recently. This is quite the classic. The game's got some issues, certainly, but oh, thanks, King Ajzal. I appreciate the $2 tip. I don't know that I'm not really giving you much for it, but appreciate the tip regardless. But yeah, Shogun 2, I have installed as well. Mountain Blade Warband, I know some of you guys are a big fan of that. I've done a little bit here and there with like Turin, and who was it? Like Turin, John Ton, who else was there? I don't remember exactly, but I think we did some like duels and stuff. When Bannerlord comes out, I'm definitely going to be playing that, so whenever that comes out. It's not, I keep thinking that the game is dead, and then they show off a little something here or there somewhere. And I'm like, oh, maybe Bannerlord's not dead. But Civ 6 is also another one I've been playing quite a bit of recently. Just grand strategy in general I'm a big fan of. Total War Attila. Attila's interesting, you know. Yeah, Bannerlord when? If only I knew, Sean. If only I knew. Oh, man. I appreciate it, King Ajzal. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've got all the Fallout games. I've got Med2's not currently installed, but we can go ahead and just install that. Sure, why not? While we're installing stuff, waiting for Fallout 76, which looks like it's just about finished. We'll see if I'm able to actually access the game. But we'll go ahead and start Med2 downloading as well. But yeah, Attila is interesting. You know, I really haven't liked Attila very much up until a point, but it's... You know, I think it's just a little bit of a paradigm shift from your regular Total War game, because it's almost more like a survival type game. Like, it's brutal. And it can get really grindy and almost unfun to a degree, but it's also very challenging. And, you know, if you approach it with the right mindset and take it in small doses, I think the Grand Campaign's a lot of fun. And Age of Charlemagne is one of the best DLCs they've ever made, in my opinion. Rome 2, Rise of the Republic, for those of you who... are fans of the game. The new update's really fun. I'm a big fan of Rise of the Republic and just the game in general now. I feel like it plays very well, so... Yep. Let's see. Okay, do I dare push the button? Do I dare allow to make changes? Oh. We'll see if this even works. We might have got in. It's gonna uninstall. If it uninstalls itself, I'm just gonna call it a day here. And oh man, this has been fun though, certainly. Oh, I think we're in. Yes, we'll allow access. I think we're in. Oh. Alright. Fallout 76 is currently offline. Okay, so now we've got a... Probably, Yep, looks like it's not working. Amazing. Yeah, I gotta cut the medieval soundtrack. There we go. Well, one more time, and then we'll back out. Game of the year, yep. Okay. Let's come over here, and we'll go ahead and we'll restart that back up just for fun. And I'm gonna do something on the side screen real quick that y'all can't see, and just check something. I don't believe in this Fallout 76 beta. It's shenanigans, I tell you. It's so good your PC can't run it. Yeah, something like that. Well, I wonder if they're going to do another, because this was supposed to only be 4 hours, and we're already almost 2 hours, well, like an hour and 15 minutes in. So, I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious to see what Bethesda's response to this is going to be, because people are angry. I am not particularly angry. I figured that there was going to be something, you know, terrible like this, but startup screen, I do think that the transitions were a little bit jarring. Like, just in the background, those hard color transitions from the really beautiful... I mean, it looks good, but like that hard fall foliage color, and then you hard switch to like a really dark background, and just that jarring kind of switch was a little bit disconcerting as I was trying to put my username and password in. But yeah, that's my entire impression of Fallout 76, folks. So hope y'all enjoyed watching. Oh man, like this is just... Ah, Med 2 finished downloading. That's good. Someone's getting fired. I should hope so. The Fallout is uninstalling the game. Login failed. I lack the required entitlements, apparently. Do I dare exit the launcher? I'm scared. I'm scared if I exit the launcher it's actually gonna uninstall it, but I guess I can't access it anyway, so... I'm clicking stuff on the launcher. I'm doing what they said not to do. Just as a fair warning, you should not do what I'm doing right now, according to Bethesda. Yeah, no, I don't think this is gonna work, guys. I think somebody did a boo-boo. Yep. Well, that's neat. Well... Do we go nuclear? I mean, it is Fallout. Let's do it. Sign out. Are you sure you wish to log out? Okay. Let's see if we can even sign back in now. Oh. I was able to sign in. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Right? This is the most Bethesda thing I've ever seen. Right, though. Oh, man. It really is. Login failed. I lack the required entitlements. Alrighty, folks. Well, I'm kind of hungry, so I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I may or may not be back a little bit later, streaming something else if I'm feeling up to it. Are you sure this was not made by EA? You know, Queek, I'm starting to wonder. I mean, Bethesda Softworks, the publisher, is starting down that road, but that's an entirely different topic for discussion. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some soup, and I'm gonna get a grilled cheese sandwich, and I'm gonna eat it. And I may or may not be back later, at the very least, to look forward to more Total War Warhammer content down the road. And assuming this game actually comes out in some form that's ever playable, you will be seeing some Fallout 76 on my channel as well. So thank y'all for coming out. Sorry I didn't actually have anything to do today, but just making fun of Bethesda and marking this great momentous, historic point in history that we shall all, tell our grandkids about, I'm sure, someday. So we'll catch y'all later, and yeah, see you next time.